Did you know that 80% of the Earth's ocean is unexplored? Recently, ocean scientist company Terrestrial Ocean Exploration, or TOE, discovered a new fish they've dubbed Magnus Piscis. This deep-sea fish has no prior documentation until a few months ago, when their research was released to the public. Today, I'll be talking about the significance of this newly discovered fish and how the creature works. The Magnus Piscis, or Piscis for short, is typically compared to the anglerfish in terms of shape. The body shape resembles the anglerfish, except the globe, usually hanging in front of its head, is attached to the tail. The Piscis has a fin on top of its back, similar to a shark's dorsal fin. The main ways to tell the difference between the male, eel-like, and the female, net-like, is that the female will have two top dorsal fins, with one smaller, and the male will have a larger back fin to help swim with speed. The Piscis will typically prey and hunt smaller fish, such as the common lanternfish. Once a year, the eel-like will travel in hunting groups to eat human flesh. They will travel in single file as to light the way for the one behind them, with the leader in front, as it doesn't need as much light as it knows its way around the ocean better. Human flesh is taken back to the rest of the school to eat as a yearly feast. During mating season, the male fish will use its tail light to perform a dance for the female, competing against the other male fish in the group. By process of elimination, the female will choose a lucky male who will help with the egg birthing process. The male will typically help raise them for a month or two before the narek takes the kids to raise them alone, away from the father, for the remaining 2 years before they finally leave their home to find their own group for the rest of the 20 years. The Piscis is found deep underwater, closer to the equator and near warmer climates. They're found not as deep as the anglerfish family, as they don't need to use their tail light as much and don't have as much need for it. When the fish aren't travelling, hunting or migrating, they live under rocks, disconnected from the outside ocean. Every summer around January, a hunting group in the Piscis school migrate closer to the surfaces of the Pacific Ocean. The Piscis will then attack swimmers and surfers on the eastern coast of Australia, before carrying back a human arm or leg to share with the rest of the school as a feast. Due to the shark-like dorsal fins on its back, the fish is often mistaken for sharks. This disguise allows the Piscis, to attack humans without being discovered and instead getting the sharks blamed for the injuries or deaths. The Piscis will then travel back, going under Australia and back to the starting position in the Indian Ocean. Magnus Piscis is an unbelievable but dangerous creature, only recently discovered by the Terrestrial Ocean Exploration Company. If this is an animal that interests you, I highly encourage people to look into it and do some research on these truly unreal fish. Thanks for watching.